Hello friends! May the great name of our Lord Jesus Christ be glorified. Welcome to the new series of the early Old Testament history of the nation of Israel. In the last lesson we learned how the 12 sons of Jacob became the 12 tribes of Israel and the blessings they received from Jacob before he died. We also learned how people of Israel, or Jacob's family, 17 members in all, settled in the region of Goshen in Egypt. As years passed by, Joseph and his brothers and all those who belonged to the generation died. Their descendants, the Israelites, multiplied and increased exceedingly in number, and the land of Egypt was filled with them. Then a new king who did not know Joseph came to power. Egyptians feared the Israelites because of their strength. They feared that they might join the enemy if a war broke out. Hence, they burdened them with heavy work and ruthless taskmasters. However, the more they were persecuted, the more they increased in number. Their lives became extremely difficult. The Egyptian king ordered all the male babies to be killed. This made the lives of Israelites more difficult. In the meanwhile, a Hebrew family had a son, and they hid him for 3 months. Then it became difficult to hide him any longer. Therefore, they made a small basket and laid the child in it, and left him among the reeds by the side of the river. The child's sister, Miriam, waited somewhere around to see what would happen to him. After some time, Pharaoh's daughter came there and found the baby. She took pity on him, imagining that he was a Hebrew child. The baby's sister asked Pharaoh's daughter if she could bring a Hebrew woman to take care of the child. Pharaoh's daughter agreed, and she called the baby Moses as she drew him out of the water. As Moses was able to spend the early years of his life in the palace and was raised by his own mother, he also had opportunity to learn about the living God and about the promises Israelites had received from God. When Moses was 40 years old, he saw the difficult life of Israelites and wished to be their helper. One day, he killed an Egyptian who was beating one of the Israelite slaves. He had to run away from the palace so that he would not be put in prison for murder. He ran away to land of Midian. We see that it was not God's time for Moses to deliver Israel. He was right to choose to help his own people, but he had not learned to hear God's voice. He had to learn that in the deserts of Midian. In the next lesson, we will study how God prepared Moses to be the leader of the people of Israel.